guess you got the list up there. I was trying to find my long sheets on my phone, so I had it in my hand, but that's too much work. I do think the interesting about this list is Poggle. So I love Gigos, and when I played mine, I Poggle into B2s and stuff. So he's really just in there just to be a back unit and get that 2-pip.
I mean, the fact that he can fit Maul in there too, even at like minimal just saber throw.
I'm really interested in that. I've been kind of looking at, after playing Commander Luke for a while, I'm looking at how can we adapt other Jedi to play that similar play style. And I think Maul saber throw is a great similar flex piece. He's got the 3 actions. It's nothing to scoff at. That saber throw, he keeps him back where he needs him to be. That's 4 red, Pierce 2, I believe.
I think you play Maul like you would play Commander Luke here.
Exactly, yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Is he's taking the idea that I've started to love and looking at other factions, and he's taking that idea here, and I'm excited to see him play. It's great. It's a very flexible piece. Just like Commander Luke, I think he's 135 with just saber throw there. You get triple moves, or sorry, triple moves. You get triple actions. The saber throw is a great weapon. It's better than Commander Luke's, obviously, because it's 4 red versus red and 3 black.
Well, let's sit in on the terrain talk.
Oh, they roll.
Oh yeah, here we go. We're talking about terrain here.
Or do you want to do is this LOS blocking for troopers, or do you want to? Because that's what he was saying. It's so close that we probably just got. Yeah, you want to roll for it? Yeah. Fully. Yeah. Okay, so it does not block line of sight fully.
Interesting.
I'd say
a game changer.
Yeah. It's a win for Austin, I think.
So we'll treat it as true line of sight. Yeah, you can shoot across it, but you would it is not saying it's not possible. Treat it as true line of sight. Yeah. So if we need to get a line of sight call or something. Remind me once. Death from above says they have to be on a higher elevation. Higher elevation, yeah. Yeah. A height 2. Okay. And these are considered height 1 as well, right? Okay. All right, so you want to do light scatter and then heavy scatter on these, and then everything else obstacle? Yeah. Heavy scatter, yeah. Okay. Difficult for these things? Okay. Everything else heavy obstacle? Buses just can't go over these, the walls, and like the big stuff. Can't go over these. Probably, can't go over.
I think you're gonna be disappointed in Austin.
Yeah,
Rebels.
I do.
His list is up in there. He's got the.
All right.
Luke Skywalker Knight there. Luke Skywalker list.
I see a bus.
Yeah. He's got buses, Sleeper Cells, Luke, and Luke.
Didn't he have? He has the 2 buses, I think.
Yes, I need a bullet.
He was 1/2 of the 40 bus.
If you look over, I think I see 2 buses in his dice tray.
I think he has 30 buses in his dice tray.
That's a lot of buses.
I think he has 28 buses.
He's a big fan of public transit.
Yesterday that watched the stream, and they're like, "Since when does Star Wars have buses?
All right,
Why are there so many buses?"
We'll just run through. I know they're in the list, but if we want, we can just run through them while we're talking with Train here. We got Austin. He's currently on the north side, the top of the table here. He's got Jedi Knight Luke, the operative, burst, speed, push, Jedi Mind Trick into the fray. Pretty standard build, I'd say. He does have double A5 speeder trucks there. 2 with both onboard comms, and then one of them is Shriv, the field commander. I've got triple sleeper cells with the aspect upgrade only. And then he's got a fleet ship with a scatter and an R5, and another one with a scatter, R5, and impact nades for that little extra burst impact. Probably clean up some Rebel or ATRTs there, I'd say. And then he has 4 of my personal favorite core right now, the SX-21 Captains. So he's got a pretty solid build there. He's got a lot of good meat. He's going to depend a lot on the Jedi Knight to kind of do some finessing there and pull you off the caps, POIs, I should say. And his damage deal is really going to come from sleeper cells. Everything else is just to be on the board, ruin your day, contesting things. And he's got 4 solid burst damage units. He's going to need to get some good rolls on those sleepers to like whittle down the Geos. I think the Genos are 9th, just squad upgrades, I believe. So you could one-shot him if you got lucky. That would really help him a lot, just to get some serious damage there. His best chance of keeping them down, I would say. And Kubone Jr. here, he's got the bug list we were just talking about. Just a naked Poggle, Saber Throw Maul, and he's got 5 Geos with squads, which should be 9 minis each. Single naked Geo, and then he's got 3 staffs, 2 link targeting, and 1 at the HQ. He's got high mobility. He's really tanking on mobility. Yeah, absolutely. He's really tanking on mobility. He wants to play a very agile mobile game. Breakthrough would be desirable. Bunker Assault, definitely not. The staffs will really thrive there. But like shifting and research, he can be all over the board.
We got shifting already.
Yeah, it's super bad.
And recon mission. Switching over to, what is that, sweep and clear?
Bring them to heal.
Bring them to heal. So that's the suppression one. Switching over to
Bring them to hell. I read it as every time.
Surface would be great for Austin right now. There's nothing in this JR's list that's going to want to carry that. I think it just obliterated. You drop that. I mean, they can pick it up quite easily, but they might put them in a bad spot. They're just going.
There's sweep and clear.
So they do all theirs on the yellow?
They're just playing. They're playing blackjack right now. They're just hit me.
They're fine with shifting priorities.
Ooh. Okay.
I think that's all right. It kind of, because also if you lose the early game, you can push them towards the middle and get those bugs in undesirable spots.
So sweep and clear and shifting priorities.
That looks to be it. I think they just went all in on the secondaries.
Did you catch blue and red player, Timbo?
Austin is blue player.
All right.
And also, I don't know if the stream caught it, but that big hexagon-shaped thing. So we're going to treat it as true line of sight.
Interesting.
So I will say that from most of the time, it'll probably block line of sight, but there will be points where it will be able to be shot over. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it'd be best to really be like, all right, if we're on the same footing, we're both on the mat and both on the mat, it should block. Or they should probably have a good, clear definition either way.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's whatever's comfortable for
Whatever's
you.
comfortable for you guys.
Whatever works for you.
Oh.
Just switch it like that's fine, as long as you're all good with that.
Yeah, that's a good consideration. I wonder if they thought of.
You can move that mat a bit too.
Yeah, just move it. It's fine.
Yeah, but as long as we can get the...
I can see the time pretty well here, actually.
Actually,
We'll just have to zoom in on the score.
this will be interesting.
It sounded like Austin was... Did Timbo say Austin was blue?
Austin is blue.
Yeah, so you can see that he took the southern side here.
That's why they had to flip the call.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. That's all I'm saying. He took the southern side there. I think that's the much more advantageous position for him.
I think if they had ruled that as a line of sight blocker, that big hexagon, then that would have been a lot. I actually think if the big platform on the top right is line of sight blocking, then you have actually way more line of sight blocking on the top. It looks open from here, but
Maybe,
if you treat that top right as line of sight blocking.
Yeah, the top right would be a nice place to play. With shifting, you can't get there though. You know, right? Like the top right, I believe, is a dead zone for the top player. Because the bottom blue player should come out up to about where that between the radar dish and the little pole here is where his deployment would be. So that top right with that pillar is probably pretty dead until they fight for that top right shifting.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see, but I think it really hurts. Well, JR is probably okay with that big left platform because you can just hop over it.
Real quick. Did we update the bot to red and blue?
Yeah. Bots updated to exclamation point red and exclamation point blue to see player name or player lists.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's all right. I think my friend Tim's in there. I hope he's enjoying our negative 25 in Minnesota right now. It's definitely not that in Las Vegas. I think it's 41.
It's like warm, 60 degrees here.
It's 43, so we're 60 degree difference from what I'm used to today. So it's I don't gotta deal with that.
We have a choose saying, is that the real avocado?
Yes.
Yep.
We can ignore my friends if they're being goofy.
-3 with windshield.
Yeah, no, it's been an interesting match. I'm glad that Austin took the south side here, though. It's going to be a much better spot, I think, to get that approach for his units. On the flip side, though, I think JR can work with that open area in the top because he has that ability to triple move with all his army can triple move, except for round one, Maul can't. But he has infiltrate. So he actually might be able to take a serious... He might not care that the whole top north side of his deployment is just empty for blocking, because he doesn't have that problem. He's probably going to just triple move right behind those buildings.
Yeah, he's going to be in the middle of the board.
Yeah, he can get there if he plays his cards right. He might try to get Poggle first, just to be a dud pass. Because he does have to be very careful with sleeper cells, right? If he's like, I want to get up there aggressively, but Austin could get a nice angle on one of these middle two research pieces. Yeah, like the top right here, he can move and sneak. If he sees one little bug, throws dude out to the corner, and now suddenly he can do 5, 6, 7 wounds if JR doesn't clear properly, and just nuke that. On the flip side, he could come out with another Geo and do the same thing. So it's going to be weird. See if they're going to both be super aggressive or both be very cagey.
And we see RJ placing his advantage card barricade pieces out. And Austin got the dodge advantage.
Cunning, yes. Cunning will be great for him in case he just gets, attacked by those Geos out of nowhere. I don't love Fortified for JR. I think he could have got something better here. I think they both had all their greens. I think they just played for secondaries, and then I think maybe Austin took
just secondaries.
Yeah, I think Austin might even take a blue. I don't recall.
I think the more barricades that JR gets to put up, it just means he gets to do two save rolls, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the June Oceans are white dice, right?
Yeah, white dice. So you're just throwing white dice, and you're going, all right, I'll just throw them again once they all blank.
Yeah. Their only specialty really is they're basically rebel troopers.
They can move
that move
a lot.
Yeah. They're kind of like a fleet trooper. Instead of charge, they have jump, which is super nice for 45 points. It's a really, really solid unit. In this list, he's probably just reverse order control. Get Poggle out of there, or actually Maul's the most important. No, Paul's whatever. To Staps out, it's just Poggle into Geos. So he has got no problem with that. If he pulls his Poggle and he doesn't need him, that could hurt. But his list is kind of like a rebel style, where it's like you're the guy that matters, and then you kind of whatever. So it's gonna be an interesting game. Like I said, if one plays a little too aggressively and gets caught with his pants down, suddenly you lose a big chunk of units.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I got to post a stream around. I forgot to do that.
Yeah, buddy. And while he's doing that, I like to remind everybody, Andrew's here, just on the Goodwill. He is, his room was paid for. But he drove all the way here, and you guys want to hit subscribe, you want to see more content from Andrew, this guy's awesome.
You want to see more tournaments?
You want to see more tournaments?
Tell your
friends.
If you're on the West Coast, I could probably make it to you.
He'll definitely, you know what? West Coast, he will definitely make it to. I'll tell you that much. Go ahead and subscribe to his channel. He's an awesome guy. If you want to see more content, that'd be cool.
There's a lot of good death from above terrain here. Pretty much like anywhere on that sacrificial circle. That's what I'm calling it. Or at least that's what I called it when I started today.
I had to walk my Wampas this morning out in the cold. Oh no. That cold January weather.
It is not ideal.
Tauntaun froze on the way over to the stream. Yeah.
And I'll see you in hell. Dude, every time I bring him to came on, I thought it said bring him to hell, like for like a full week. It's like, how cool that
I still read it as that. I still read it as that.
That's a
and
pretty cool
it sounds cool.
Yeah, I'm hoping Han gets a card like that one day. Like, our use Taun number 2. His Tauntaun could have something like that. It'd be freaking sweet.
Going to be a lot of sacrifices on the altar. Yeah, it looks like it. I think that might have been the point.
Yeah. Yeah, shifting's right in an interesting spot. I don't even, depending how JR lays it out, I don't know if Austin wants to go for that one or not. His bus, if JR goes for it, his buses could pop out, or his sleepers could come out, and they could do something serious early. But JR's a luxury sitting quite far back. You know, he could be range 3 back, 3.5 from that POI, and then turn 2 late in the activation, just triple move there and get into melee or something. All right, you can't kill me. I'm contesting as a security. I guess we didn't check what is the active finish.
Is that not part of it?
Oh, I write that in there. I didn't. I'm sorry.
So there's 11.
Let me edit that.
videos. This is one for Austin. I want to say Austin is 11. Yeah, I think he has 12. It's Luke double bus is 3 plus 6 plus 3. So I think he has 12. You got the list, so I can do the math.
I think Austin was at 13, if I remember that right. I could be wrong. That might have been his opponent yesterday.
He's 12.
Okay, yeah, it was his opponent that had 13.
Yes. I think that'd be 12, 13 is a really nice number for Rebels. Just kind of, I run 13, but it kind of depends. If you're going for a few little nice upgrades, it's definitely worth it.
They're still setting up deployment, right?
Yes, I'm just finishing that 5th, shifting in the bottom left there.
Yeah, you want to tune in for a second to see what they're talking about?
Yeah.
I like this.
Alright, now we got, we don't need to do anything with the secondary during setup. Does he go on the clock for barricades?
Yeah.
Okay. JR,
Yeah.
what is
No, mine or yours?
it's on yours for barricades.
Yeah, go for it.
Obviously, you can place the barricades. There's not much on this table that really needs barricades.
And then pause.
Anywhere you don't care.
Okay.
So barricade.
Your pause. Your pause. Can you see it okay like this, or
Kind of rough, but...
like? I know it's kind of in a weird spot.
Yeah, it is. Let's see here. Yeah. Whatever. Okay.
Quickly run one down.
That's it. Then we cards, main cards.
Yeah.
Well, because they had to
Don't think we need to do
flip the size.
anything crazy. Yeah. All right. Good luck, JR.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
Put up.
We could just run. You wouldn't take on run these guns down, flip it, reset it, and run them down to the time.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yep.
So you want to do that then?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, I'm gonna devote Phantom Menace.
During setup. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have both sleepers in the bus.
You said fleets in the bus?
Sleepers.
Sleepers in the bus.
It's a good way to get some quick orders on your sleepers if you want to play a lower, like a standing orders and you just get rid of it and get sleepers. Although you want to
Come
play
out of the bus? Can they scout?
No, they scouts if they're.
Off the board, right? They scout? Okay.
He's slipping in so we can like look at it not backwards. Because when we started, I was over there, so the times are different.
So you're fully set up, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
For this, okay, you're all good to go. What's happening?
Yep.
Yeah.
Once we hit it, yeah, you can reveal now.
Pause it.
Well, we're not quite at the time yet. I'll pause it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's clicking on.
Okay. And you played standing. So no passes, yeah.
Right.
Okay, so Austin is on the clock.
Alright, we're going loop.
Looks like we got
Both
standing in front of the
buses
Jedi for
and all
Austin
3
down there.
sleepers.
Clock is started.
That's a good way to get a
So
dodge.
Luke,
And,
both buses, all 3 sleepers. Back to you.
What did your command card do, by the way?
Yes, that was a funny little
Go ahead and give us-
clock thing because they originally started on opposite sides of the table. So, fun little logistics thing,
All right.
having to flip the times back.
Luke gets a dodge, gets to remove a suppression from everyone at range 1, and then he issues the 2 units.
It's interesting because
Start of the activation phase, dodges on sleepers. Actually, we'll go 2 dodges on
I
buses.
don't think he did his second order on his Return of the Jedi. Or no, he did. I'm wrong. My bad. Because he has 2 upward combs in his plus, right? Yeah, so he missed out on an extra order because he ordered Luke 2 buses and then I guess it doesn't matter. They're all core in the bag
Yep.
anyways.
So we'll go to the stack. Activate a core unit. Move. Get a dodge.
We're just gonna have to like call the strap
Up here?
like sleeper
And get
buses.
Yeah, so it looks like he's using that pillar up there as his advantage. He's trying to conga line behind to get another unit up there, I bet. So he might be trying to fit 2 rebel troopers behind that wall there. It gives him an opportunity to split. If JR doesn't want to take those top rates, he can split those 2 units left in.
Man down by the river. You just need to put like some sleeping bags in the back of them.
Oh yeah. It's easy enough.
Move, dodge.
And
Rebel troop.
I believe that's his small squad. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like that's the single.
Yeah, okay. There's 4 down
Yeah,
there.
the single small squad. Regular squad, I guess.
Yeah. Average Joe's.
Regular core with the shotgun.
Yep. Yeah, he has S6 and the captain. Let's go check here to see where the Geo's going to be able to pop up and blast him.
Just gonna go with the leader here.
So they must have played all these open. So they didn't really discuss some of the. They only did two properties each train piece. So it looks like most of the stuff's gonna be open, which is
2
great
dodge.
for Austin. You can just fly with some things, no problem. And now he's standing on the train, so Death from Above will not trigger unless he's on a I2 piece there, which is gonna be great for Austin. Keeps since everything's open, it's no problem. You're gonna want to hop on every.
Wait, don't all of your units have to be on the same?
It's just where your unit leader is. Yeah.
As long as they are a legal move from each other, you can be on, quote, different heights.
Oh yeah, that part. Yeah, you can move on there as long as they're so it's kind of funky. As long as they're at a silhouette difference and they're very fit. If you can't fit in on there, you can break that silhouette difference rule and put them down. It's not really any
Dodge.
issue, but
Or sorry, move,
yeah.
dodge. And stand by.
Move, dodge, and standby. Nice.
A lot of Tim's in chat right now.
Yeah, so with Death from Above, when they are attacking, they can't use cancel, so if the unit leader is overlapping a piece of non-area terrain. So his unit leader, the captain's on that barricade-esque unit piece there. So unless he's on a high 2, Death from Above will not trigger on that. So Dawson's going to use that to his best advantage here on these
And we'll
open
take a
houses.
standby.
Core.
Standby.
Yeah, he could be worried about a double move on that.
Yeah, I think he's worried about the Geos coming in.
If they do that, he's just like, all right, see ya, and move away.
So, from what we discussed yesterday, it's that the jet pumps are not ideal for big armies, kind of like this kind of disadvantage for RJ today.
Right, because you could run out of not high activations. I think is what we were talking about, like a 15 to and plus
It's got a
count.
lot of models.
The models, yeah, but I mean I think that's not an issue. I don't think because you're just placing them whenever you.
Yeah, it's also you have 15 times to like consider where you place your unit versus like you have 11 times and then the cohesion's kind of
Right,
of it.
right.
It's only a disadvantage because you can't really
Get
borrow your
dodge.
opponent's time per se. You both have that same amount of time and you have 3 more units to activate. So you got to be a little quicker on your feet. You got to come to the game or with a better game plan than execute faster than the other guy just so you get done through your game.
And a part of me does think that AMG did consider that when they added the super squads, because they were like, well, we want more models on the table, but we also don't want 20 activation, especially with raising the points.
Yeah, and I think they kind of want to get to those roots of core units being an important part of Legion.
Right.
Shatterpoint's heroes. This is our
What's that?
Move dodge standby.
game.
Okay.
So it looks like he's got those 3 squads up there. I think they all move dodge standby.
Go with the
A
shrimp
little
buff.
interesting. He might be worried.
He says, standby.
He might be worried about transport and deploy and move shoot.
Go with the buff.
But I don't think Elston will want to take that bait. It's gonna be interesting here where he's going to decide to drop out those sleeper cells.
Bus is going down. Sleeper cells are coming out in a bit.
Sleepers will get out.
He might pop towards the front there, get his range 1 dodge, and then he'll cover them with the bus. So then if he tries to move up, shoot the bus or anything, his sleepers might just come out and shoot something. And sets him up for next turn to shoot. You only shoot the buses Geos, you can't shoot those sleepers.
I also think he was
they
waiting
got
for that.
insane movement.
Yeah, they're range 2 units. So if you want to move, shoot, that gives you the threat range of range 4. So you got a pretty on range. But just look at see things. So that's the. Also get to use that best advantage.
Get a dodge.
So I believe
Droid.
Jared has 2 more super squads left. So it's interesting. He's gonna want to sort of blow him up. He's got a huge cohesion range, but he wants to.
And
He
then
might want to
just
play that 2
like, blocks off all line of sight.
Yep. Yeah, the bus is a hover ground unit, so it's going to block line of sight and its silhouette from the cylinder up to the top of its roof.
Alright. We'll shrimp and dodge these guys.
So yeah, if he touches that wall there, his bus, it's an impenetrable fortress. You got to be on the right side here, to the right of that building, or you'll be on the building itself.
There.
Or he's going to shoot the bus, which is going to be tough unless he goes some serious crits. But the stabs could also be great against these buses. Their crit 2 can really pop in here. I've had them seriously mess up my ATRTs, it doesn't take much to whittle down your armor units. At the end of the day, these buses are here just to secure and test. He only uses them to transport, besides the Shriv to get his legal commander in there, field commander. So, obviously Austin wants him, but it could just be a giant hit sponge and nothing happens and you've wasted it.
Like all the other games.
Yeah, you wasted your 100-point unit here, and you've done 1 damage on a bus that is like 75 points.
75 points, yeah. In the last game, there was 300 points of clones that were held up by a bus in multiple rounds.
Yeah, that's the great thing of to learn that really particular way of rebel play. It's how many activations can I waste? It's all about the time in this game now. It's buying time. You're shooting this bus to ineffective, you're not securing the point, and the points matter the most.
Oh yeah, I need to put up.
Yeah, we're playing.
them up, baby.
We're playing shifting priorities, and then there's secondary. How do you forgot?
Bring them to hell.
Yeah, bring
No?
them heal. I think.
Yeah.
Sweep and clear.
Sweep and clear.
Oh,
No, it was bring them to
okay.
heal, and then they changed it. Sweep and
Yes.
clear. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting because
Go there.
none of them really want to get too close because they don't want to pop that
Dodge.
sleep and clear.
We'll get out.
But obviously, one of them wants to sleep and clear turn 1 because if you get that, your opponent's already back behind the entire round and there's no catch-up mechanic in sleep and clear. If you get that lead, you're going to be always winning sleep and clear if you both consistently keep hitting your VPs. Shifting is nice though. It's better than like recover because you can get the advantage by securing 3 or the majority. So that's a nice way to come back on sleep and clear. If you're playing like recover, you should always be getting those 3 points each, and so you have a tough time coming back to sleep and clear. So it'd be interesting if you can get that early lead, or if he's not, I think it's not worth it.
Is the bus not going to be able to move with
Andrew.
putting the guys there?
What if you moved these to the bottom so that you cut them off so that it just has like that? What do you think? And then like make them bigger?
Okay. If we need to reference the rules,
Yeah,
we
we
can
just
just
pull
pull
'em
it
up.
out.
Yeah.
That way we're not covering in a corner. I just thought of that.
If he shorts that speed 1 movement, his bus can move in front, or he can go to the left and then use his reposition to block off and touch his other bus essentially. So he's got some options there. So he won't really block his move forward. He could kind of go around it.
There we go. Looks nice.
Yeah, I like
We
that.
have the technology.
And viewers at home, if they want to check out, they can also pull up on GTA or something. Or if we need the rules too. We got the technology, I think.
We're here is supposed to know.
I got some stuff pulled up on my phone. I'm ready to read.
Don't burn yourself out. It's only round 1.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all right. I've already played a billion games this weekend, so.
And at any point, if we have any questions, just go to Timbo.
Oh yeah. And if I have questions, I'll go to Nima.
Yeah. And if Nima has questions,
We'll figure it out.
Nima doesn't have questions. He's only got answers.
All right, so yeah, if we don't get stabs coming off the top right here, it's gonna be interesting. He might have to go for a late game play or kind of wait for the shifting to pull to his own geos.
Are the stabs going to be, do you think they're going to be just bundled up together, the 3 of them?
Oh yeah, yeah. They definitely want to stick together. I think he's got like a 2-pronged assault here. It's the bug wall and then the speeder back wall. You know, he's kind of got like one's gonna flank or one's gonna hold the ground. I think.
What's that?
So he's got the big meat on the left, top left here, and swing it in there and hold it, and then the staffs might kind of swoop down from the right, or vice versa. The staffs definitely are more catered to the flanking maneuver.
He also seems to be leaving a little pocket behind that little spire there for a 1 base maul there.
Yeah.
That's definitely a spot where he could go.
Liam says, "Oh hey Timbo, Liam, who you played at NEC last year. You coming over this year?"
Double moved it.
It wasn't NEC, but okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Luke, both sleepers. The sleeper that's off the board. And a
UKGE.
There. Can you just make sure he fits? Yeah. I think he could. So, yeah, dude, you just moved like 3 guys.
Folks, if you want to see Timbo at another event, he'd gladly accept another flight out
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Oh, he's got a free action jump. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Go with these features.
Can we get a 4th Tim in chat?
Tim's all the way around.
And then we just all go to Tim Hortons.
Do they have any in Vegas? We gotta have like 1, right?
What?
A Tim Hortons in Vegas.
I mean, it won't be as good.
They've got like a White Castle here and In-N-Out here. They've got like something from everywhere.
So this is the bring your own line of sight blocker list, like right now.
Yep.
Sorry?
BYLOS.
Sometimes you got it. You know, it's always an unknown. It's a part of the unknown you face at tournaments. You run your own stuff at your event, and you don't know what it's going to be like. So it's great to get transport, and mobile line of sight blocking is really great. And you also can block off like POIs and such. You can't
On
get to
the clear bases, it seems really hard to tell. So if you zoom in, you can see that the wings on the Geonosians are all pretty differently colored.
So we got the green wings, we got the red wings. Yellow Wing.
Detroit Red Wings.
So it's interesting he's bringing his staffs in from the
They have
side here.
invisible staffs.
What's that?
Kevin, no,
the
you
green.
cannot stand on a bus. You can't
Yeah,
stand on
Shrimp's got a green head, so green bus.
It looks like a very tempting place to stand on top of, but it's going to go to
Got a staff shooting on the bus.
I mean, you can try to stand on top of a bus, but they're little plastic models, so I don't know how much they can hold
Nothing.
for the weight of a man. Wear them like little chunk bus.
You just got Maul and the three of those, yeah.
With control hits, I think, so armor 5,
Okay.
don't care. Yeah, I was kind of expecting a little bit up on the top right there. It's interesting he's going to leave that somewhat uncontested. I don't know if one or two Geos can triple move there, so he's going to try and get that 3 VPs, I think.
So it was a judge call last, or one of the games the other day, that you have to have the model on the base.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you always have to have the model on the base. In this case, at least one of those stabs, I actually saw JR break it by accident,
Okay.
like earlier in the tournament, unfortunately. So,
Alright.
you know, there's a bit of forgiveness, I guess, but, you know, by the rules, you need to have the model there. That matters more for, like, buses and sabers and stuff with, like, a lot of overhang, whereas stabs, on the other hand, like, I don't think this table there'd be anywhere that they couldn't see.
You make
Which,
sure that
something handy I saw in the lobby over here is that LVO's provided a model repair kit that anybody use.
Yeah, it's tough because the vehicles are the hardest one, because you need the line of the vehicle on the model to get the line of sight.
I agree.
yeah.
Having just the base for the bus is kind of the, I don't want to say it's a cop out, but it's like, hey man,
Oh, yeah,
the
they got
bus is
another- they
bigger
got
than the
an
base.
LVO,
So if the base can fit and the bus can't,
Oh.
I don't know.
Was it 1? Oh, we got a lot of crits.
Think 3. 8.
Plus taking 3 damage.
Could you boost my headphones even more?
Did you just roll 5 crits?
You got Maul and
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
Just like crank it. That's probably.
Is that okay? That is the max.
Okay.
Are you
Well, then
okay?
whatever the
I
max
think
is,
that's,
yeah.
I think that's my headset.
Yeah,
actually.
thank you.
That's
yours?
something- I don't know. I can hear something super loud now.
Okay. Sleeper
Yeah,
will
it's
dodge
super loud
standby.
for me.
I'm so sorry. Okay, so we got
Yeah.
that. I'm super sorry.
There we go.
Oh, there we
There
go.
we go.
Nice.
Okay, thank you. That is the better
I
volume.
am so sorry.
No, that's all right. We found out the hard way.
You want to double check that, JR? That's fine.
Yeah, no, taking
Grab yours.
five crits and taking
I got-
3 on your bus.
I have it in mine.
Not where you want to be, but he does have Astromix on his,
I'll hold it on.
so that's not too bad. But 1 or 2 is not too bad this early, but taking 3 is gonna put him at a disadvantage. Plus, if he gets another crazy hit here, and Maul could probably finish it out with impact on his saber throw.
Double move.
He could get that sweep and clear we were talking about earlier, where he gets that early victory point lead. And if he keeps the 3 majority on the shifting, he's got a great head start here, and it might be hard to come back from.
2.
Plus, JR's got the best opportunity.
They had a. I thought you only had it on. Or no, you have it on the 2, and then the 1's got the. Gotcha. 2 crits. Oh!
Blocks both.
Nice job, Bus.
White dice coming in handy there.
Yeah, he's doing good. Block 2 out of 3, and then 2 out of 2.
Sleepers will move up here. Get
You'd like to see that for him,
And take stand.
especially because he
Yeah,
he can't afford.
3
Just loot.
damage. That it's got 5 off, right?
Yeah, so at 5 left, really helping him not get that early sweep and clear, which is super important. Because if JR gets that sweep and clear round 1, Austin's going to want to get it round 1, which is going to be really hard. 4 standbys up there.
You have an aim.
He might be trying to saber throw, infiltrate, and then move, or infiltrate, saber throw that bus. Impact 2 and Pierce 2, I believe. Be a really great lead here for him. And then he'll just move up into that, tuck in that corner of the second action.
You wanna put a silhouette? You got a silhouette?
I didn't realize that the bus is at a higher elevation than the other bus.
Oh, he must be sitting on top of
He's on top of one of those like fence things.
little brick.
Yeah, this one's sitting up significantly higher than the bus. Taking shots across here.
Yeah. It was actually disadvantageous. I can't say the word, but oh my goodness.
So it
Puts him at a disadvantage.
Line of sight blocking, it's up high.
Yeah, it should still be alright because if it's like a flat piece. Looking at 2 hits, he's trying to get 2 more crits here.
Yep.
So it's impact 2 pierce, do like a
Nothing
circle.
I can do about that. You got plenty of hits, so dodges don't do
I
anything.
think that breaks the bus.
I think it breaks at 6.
Yeah, 6, okay. That at least helps him out a tiny bit. You might want to just move dodge next round.
Yeah, I mean those buses, all they have is the onboard comms channels, so all they can do is move and dodge, and maybe stand by.
Yeah.
Can't
But I
even shoot.
yeah, no.
That's it for Luke.
I'm a little worried he's going to lose his bus
We
here and
do
get
end
that
phase
second
cleanup.
lead.
Pause during end phase cleanup. Okay. Might have just fix this guy. That's all over. Yeah.
Round 2.
Did we catch where Poggle went?
I'm pretty sure he's in that mess.
Yeah, I think he's in that.
We don't unpause it yet. We're still
Bug,
Big blob.
bug mess.
I got like 4 tokens left. It's part of the. Yeah, it's taking me like 5 minutes. I just. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, all the tokens are off.
Now,
Ooh, I'll just aim saber through. And yes, we can see Poggle. I believe that's Poggle right to
where-
the left there of that yellow guy.
Okay.
4 inches to the left of Tamal. So yeah, he's all in on that left side here. He's probably interested in just letting Austin take those 2, and he's going to try and force down those
I
3
got
on
a
the
chance.
left.
You want me to roll it?
POIs, I should say.
Oh yeah, you can roll. Blue.
Which one is Austin playing? He's playing the Rebel Bus list.
Okay. You go first.
So we got the Poggle 2-pip that chains those orders, and then when they activate, they get an aim dodge. Super nice. And I can't quite tell. Turning the tide. So he's going to order both his buses, and he gives 2 extra orders off that onboard channel.
I go to both buses. Coordinate loop and sleepers.
What is that? Where there's the explosion on the card?
That's Turning the Tide, yeah. It's a snow speed blow up with ATSD. It's pretty sweet. Gives you Inspire 2 on all your vehicles, I believe.
War Bears 2.
He's going to take out the bus guy, but
Got him.
yep.
There's the bus.
Definitely not great. Not good field pickup there, Austin. But his most important units didn't get shot up this round because of that line of sight piece. So it did give him a good position. Did we score our super clear?
Well, it doesn't score on run 1.
This is round 2.
Yeah.
He just killed the bus.
Sweet. Yeah, sorry.
Coordinate. On the bus.
It is a May though, to
I
be
don't see
fair.
it on the.
Yeah. I mean, it's a
You
May.
find
He doesn't have
range 4 to your Geos. whatever your closest super squad is. Which ones are the leaders? Okay, all flying geos are leaders. Okay. There you go. A lot of
The green
movement
bus
here.
that is Shrib, right?
Yes.
We're just gonna go with these rebels.
I think it was a little funny that there's a lot of talk about the big terrain piece on the right and pretty much everything's happening on the left.
Thank goodness.
I don't know if we can score that yet.
Ooh, you make it to the halfway point.
Yeah, probably will out.
I'm not sure. That's not a good. It doesn't feel good for Austin. You should have definitely, hopefully, made it a little better to get to that because that's going to be pretty crucial this round.
Toggle dodge, standby.
Okay, so Paul's just soft pass here.
Alright. Go with this bus.
Oh no, sorry.
He's creating a wall. He doesn't want him in there.
Not beyond the POI. And we'll take a standby and trim a dodge to these.
Stand by for the move.
Wait, did Maul take a aim dodge? Or just move dodge?
I believe both of them were aim shots, and then the second one was aim, like throw, move. Was what he just did.
Maul's already wounded.
Where is Maul?
Oh,
Dodge for activating.
or maybe it was just a shoot or a
Sorry?
throw.
They get aim to dodge for activating.
That's on Poggle's card.
Yeah, serve the green.
No.
What's that?
So he's going to move and attack me. Should have a free aim dodge from the card.
Surges don't matter. So it looks like currently a crit and 4 hits. Oh, nice.
Got 3 crits going through.
Take 3.
And take a dodge for the last round.
Okay. Core unit. Late chipper is gonna go. Move up. Take a wound off the bus. And take a standby.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. We've got a belt for the champion.
Live on stream.
Show this on stream.
Who is this provided by?
X and One Podcast.
X and One Podcast.
Podcast.
Thank you so much for providing this championship belt that will be going to the winner.
Very
That was
shiny.
the first action.
Very
It's actually
reflective.
very shiny. You can't see
Was
anything
it
different on
a
it.
jump or was it a regular? No. I'm just asking, did they jump for their first move?
Yeah.
Okay, so they did the free jump.
I'm glad I got that right. I think it's on a forum. That's where I found it. So
Still no shoot.
I couldn't find it in the action.
Hang that up in like
That
your
is
local
cool.
FLGS and say like, yeah, we support champions here.
Actually, yeah. It's not a bad idea.
I think I
Local
might
bragging rights. Every time you show up to a game, you wear that.
What scenes are being represented in the top 4 here? Who could possibly go home? Where are these? Where could that belt possibly go?
Thank you, hold out.
We know that JR's in Fresno, right?
You know, we got Florida,
Austin's in Florida,
another Florida, and then Quebec.
and Quebec. Let's go.
That's where he started.
Sam could possibly go back home with the championship belt to Quebec.
You hold 2.
Austin and Michael could go back to Florida,
Back him up out of it. I just want to see if I can back up.
and JR could go back to Fresno, California.
Probably not. Yeah, we want some.
Belt is coming to Fresno. Hey, we'll see.
Let it ride. I'm gonna leave him off the base for right this second because there's some stuff moving.
Austin, it has to go back on.
It has to. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's mark where he goes.
First aid.
All right. What are we looking at?
3 crits.
3 crits.
Yep, big fence.
Block 2.
How many wounds did he have?
Sorry.
3.
Guy fell over. All right. Back to me. Yep. I hold 3 to your step.
Taking shots on stabs.
Plus 1.
Introduce the LVO money on the bank case line. We gotta have a cage match
That's
first.
the new tiebreaker. Fuck strength and service. Fuck anything else. You're gonna get a ladder, hang the money from the ceiling.
Who's taking home? Who's taking home the case?
Get a dodge, and we'll take a shot at your stats. Not yet. 2 hits, 2 crits. Light cover for 2. So 4 actual saves. Nice.
Some of his staff there was really great. Gets him the next way to get another sweep and for Austin. Or not another, but his first one.
Yeah, just having their dice pool it hurts for their effect.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And before he even got his agile, it's terrific here.
Wounds left.
Did he have a wound or did he take DG block?
He took off one of the models.
I thought he took 4 wounds, but I could be wrong.
He blocked 1, I think.
Okay. It's a little hard to tell sometimes the ones there.
So 2 for heavy.
Alright. Spin a dodge, roll 1. Get the dodge back. Take 1.
So would you say the major battle is going to be for these 3 objectives here?
Yeah, I think the far left one, Austin's going to try to wait it out, and then the last minute, his bottom left guy there is going to try and pop around. Take that. If he's only got one guy, if he takes two, he'll probably just shoot something else instead.
Core unit.
I think we're going to come from the top left down, swoop through to the right. We're going to play on this building a lot, I think, as we progress.
Because Austin just probably throws one guy
go
over
to
here.
Yeah.
It's gonna like shift priority this way. I guess this one will become relevant later on.
Yeah, I think his fleet's gonna come around to repair him in the center and be more useful there. His Captain Rebel Trooper's gonna take that right. I believe he missed that top right though with his Rebel Trooper, and that's gonna cost him a lot. Yeah, that's huge. You know, that 1 point could be a lot, and so him and being just short, I believe, is gonna hurt him a lot.
Here,
so
guy
he's on
there.
his back foot here, and he needs to get that sweep and clear this round. Because the sweep and clear, you have to stay neck and neck with your opponent. You're not gonna get time. And like I said, JR has a very high chance of getting the enemy 2 VPs off sweep and clear, which will be a huge swing if he does. Yeah, I think this middle one's gonna be a brutal fight. JR might just give it to him and kill some stuff instead.
And what just happened there is he fleet troopers up and he took a repair off the bus. We need to brick even more brick here.
Yeah.
Troopers are transported, both the sleeper cells. I think Austin's been doing that all weekend, is transporting the sleeper cells in the bus instead of using the scout. It gets them further.
Yeah, it gets them way further. They still get a dodge if they're near POI. They just lose out on one of the tactical aims.
We keep doing this thing where you do one, and I put it right back on, or I take it off and you put it right back on.
So the aim shot and compulsive move for the second step.
Yeah, the bus took another wound there.
Yeah, those core. Step's got one dodge, yeah?
Yep.
That's the one I've been shooting.
Yeah, if he does this, he's not putting pressure on JR though. So JR's like, alright, I'm just gonna use that single mini, take that left one for free. So he either puts his Rebel Trooper on and pressures JR to answer that with a stab and a Geo to get that bottom left, or he's just gonna
Take a shot.
hopefully get that sweep and clear kill here.
Step.
So it looks like he's giving up the pressure on the left POI.
Just two. We'll get him.
Which I rolled like you. I'm gonna dodge.
Yep.
Looks like he takes one from that attack.
Okay.
I mean, numbers wise, like, it's not looking great for Austin, but I mean, it's really going to change as many safeguard team.
Yeah, I think once we see what these two sleepers can do here,
Last step.
Yep. Yeah, I got
and Luke, if he can't swing at those sleepers first engagement, and Luke here, might be in a tougher spot.
And we'll cover it and just close.
I don't know what else he has that could get a sweep and clear kill here.
Is a stat silhouette taller than this building?
Good question. I'm not entirely sure. We call it definitely.
Yeah. I think
I need a Timbo over there.
Let's get a line of sight check real quick. Is a stat silhouette taller than this building, you think? Just this one right here. What?
Even might be. I don't know if it's the bomb this soon.
I don't think I can shoot it because I'd have to be there.
It's like basic
With the building. Yeah. Probably not getting a shot on that, so thanks, Timbo. Decisions. Still have three full geos to go. Yep. Might hold them two to this squad. Might hold them two to that squad.
No, you're sure.
I was saying he hold two there. Okay.
Yeah,
Throw
so
these sleepers.
he's gonna probably take quite a bit of damage back here. His sleepers.
Get an aim from tactical. Get another
Plus
dot.
side is he can hide that astromech. put that behind the bus and not care at all.
I believe the bus still has its standby too, so he can like close the door when something moves to shoot.
That is a good point. Absolutely.
That's what I'm.
Do a little rotate.
I think right now I can see 1, 2, 3, 4. I think if I put this guy up here, now who all's in this squad? Oh, I can definitely see those guys back.
Out of here?
Yeah, I can definitely see. So I don't have the forward go here anyway.
You can see these guys?
Yeah, I don't have the forward go here anyway. Yeah, it's hard to see the backs of your wings from.
I don't think you can see these guys.
Yeah, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and then
And these two are the ones.
those two are the only ones I can't see.
Right.
So I can see 7 out of the.
Yes.
All right, so I can see 7 out of the 9.
That'd be huge if you pick up 7 here. I think 4 or 5 is definitely in the cards though.
7. I can see 7 of them.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. And the aim. Alright, looking at 9. So 7 heavy cover saves.
Okay.
And then 9 actual successes. Let's go ahead and hold it.
Yeah. So block heavy cover 7.
Yep. Log 1. So 8 actual save.
And then I'll dodge 1.
Yep. 7 actual save.
Save 2.
5.
5.
Yep.
Awesome, there's those 5. Gets him back down to the
Whittling
base.
down the bugs.
Yeah.
But no.
And it's already
Going on
gone.
the squad now.
Yeah,
Now
it's already
sleepers
gone.
are a little bit pushed forward.
Yeah, so when he's going to try and shoot that bus gun, he'll probably move out, and those sleepers in the bottom right of the building there by the POI can probably get out and finish that unit off.
Yeah, but like also the bugs could jump on the building.
Yeah.
Bugs have mobility.
I think Green Squad hasn't gone yet, so yeah, they can kind of pop up there and shoot down. So you might want to like move up and
Not
kind
quite
of shimmy
2 yet.
his bus. Or if you like rotate or reposition and move diagonal and block them.
We got the triple move onto the objective. And it's a small squad.
Yeah, it's pretty much a free VP there. Or no, I think you double
Cover
move.
2 from the objective.
I think that was a climb, move, jump.
Jump? Okay, got you.
Unless he rolled, yeah, that's what it was.
I would have probably kept the guys back there, hidden
Triple
away.
moving. There you
Let's
go.
go with those guys. Because anything else he moves up is going to get shot by the rest of
These
the
sleepers.
guards.
Right, yeah, I'm just meaning these 2 units that cleared forward. I would just left them line there.
Get an aim, get a dodge.
Unless he's scared
Yeah,
about you
we'll
coming
fix
back
that.
around to the left.
That's the sleeper zone?
Yep. Back to
Blue squad. Standby.
Yeah. Activate our standby. It's going to be quick, JR. I'm just going
Here
to
it comes.
reposition, move to here, block off the space and sleeper.
Unless they rule they can see under the bugs.
We're gonna get some dice down in those geos.
My Legion hot take. I'm not a huge fan of clear bases.
Yeah, same. I think they're.
Like, I
don't know.
understand the idea of it. It's
I do
like,
too.
oh, it matches whatever terrain, but like,
Yeah.
at the same time, it just looks out of place.
It does look a little out of place. Sorry to Julian if you're watching this.
Definitely.
I know you're a big fan.
Stand by on it, please. Hey, if you want to put it on my time.
He's gonna stand by and shoot those bugs up on those silver flare.
With the scatter gun. Shot.
See something nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Whoa.
It's not bad.
Yep.
What's Shane's Legion?
Block
Hot
done. Block.
My hot take? I don't know. I shouldn't give too many hot takes, I don't think.
We'll Pierce. Take 4.
Okay.
Yep.
Now they're just a normal Geo squad.
Yep.
Again,
so
yeah.
You're shooting sleeper?
Yeah.
So they will have heavy, no death from above because I am on a height 1. Also,
Yeah,
I think it's been on me that whole time. Judge, real quick. He's shooting sleeper. They're on a piece of terrain. Does he get death from above?
No, he doesn't.
Those were both height 1s. Last I remember, I thought that was the thing to do against Geos, but I could be wrong.
That's
Had it ready.
It's not.
Okay, so they'll have heavy cover.
so I'll shoot a.
Okay. Okay, shooting at the fleets. Yeah, that'll be no cover.
So, for the viewers / everyone, because they're on a piece of terrain, both of the pieces of terrain, the Geos and the Sleeper are on, are height 1 pieces of terrain, so that
Yeah,
you don't
1A,
get height
yeah.
from above because you're not at a greater height than the other squad.
Yep.
Why can't I get saves like that?
And been good to me.
2 shot on
Back to me.
Probably better choice, anyways. I mean,
Core.
double dodges on the sleepers with
Yeah,
heavy
you gotta go
cover.
run back here.
They throw so much dice.
My hot take for this one is that what the Legion Discord channel thinks is the meta is not the meta,
Dodges.
or at least not the winning type of meta lists. Well, what is the meta prompt?
I guess my Legion hot take would probably be every unit in this game
Yeah, I
is
forgot.
definitely not. They're all great in this game. If you know what you want to do with that unit, you got a chance of winning with it. And there's nothing that's actually unusable in this game. I've seen a lot of people like.
Yesterday, the big debate was like, what is the purpose of aqua droids? Like, they're cool, but then like you were saying, like crab droids just do the same thing but better.
No, they're not even similar.
No, what I was saying is when someone was mentioning how aqua droids can just sit on a point and hold it, and I said, no, crabs do that better.
Okay.
Aqua droids, if they want to do that, are not good for that. I don't know what. No, they're fine, but crabs do that better.
Aqua droids are cheaper and have more wounds. It's gonna be a lot easier to
I
sit
thought
on a
crab
point.
droids were a little bit cheaper even if you give them a gun.
Don't give crab droids a gun, and they can sit on a point and just survive.
That's a hot take. All right.
When your crab droid has armor 2, red saves, dodge tokens, and outmaneuver,
I mean, with the dodge and maneuver, they'd be more survivable, but the effective health of the crabs and the base aquas is basically the same.
Aquas get like 9 health with just 3 units. Or 3 models, sorry.
Yeah, the aquas get 9 health, so effectively that's 12-ish. And then crabs are effective 10.
All right, we've got shooting here.
Big shot.
Probably the buzz.
so you guys can go with bugs and crabs. Suits my lifestyle. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, is he doing like a move forward or move back? So he didn't move the models up?
I guess.
Yeah.
It's a dead fleet squad. If you want.
I don't now he's got a second opportunity against Super Clear Point.
You just have one more super squad left.
We have
I have Luke and these sleepers. Hey, we gotta keep putting pressure on these guys. Got 5 left. Gonna move up to exactly 2. That look good to you? Is this on a silhouette?
it is. There, you want to silhouette?
Yeah. Yeah.
Until we see the end of this shake on the piece here, not feeling the love of Austin's position currently. Unless his Super's going to nuke these guys here.
I just want to move him from there to there. I thought this was. Alright. We'll put a guy there. Get name and a dodge. Alright. Great.
Like it.
Game. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Could be enough, though, if he doesn't get any good saves here.
Just gotta roll white dice twice.
Should probably live with 1 or 2, though.
Alright, rolling 5.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep. Yeah, you got heavy cover.
Thank God, I got it.
Hey man, those are barricades from Christophsis, all right?
Extra durable.
Take 3.
Yep, this is 2.
Maybe it was from one of the Tau worlds. But we'll just say it's Christophsis.
Then you just got 1.
Yeah.
So I think Austin here has his Luke left.
Made more space for more bugs.
Go ahead, shoot my bugs. Gives me more room for more bugs.
Shoot at the best of yourself.
Okay. Both of, I mean, this guy kind of got moved, but he's like doing that. What's that?
I don't think he was on there. I saw you.
He-
You said we was on there.
I definitely put him on there.
I was paying attention.
I definitely put him on there.
I didn't remember replacing them, and I saw they.
Yeah, and he slid off. I definitely put him on there. Judge,
Pause it.
oh,
I'm checking the. Should be unit base.
I intently said I'm putting one guy on this, and he slid off, and JR is saying I did not. So, how do we resolve it?
And that's how that
Like
works.
that was,
I'm not accusing you.
yeah,
I'm just saying, like,
that was the whole point of doing that.
that's how it works. You just make a slide and put it on there.
Yeah, because the unit's a high 1. I don't know if it'll, like, it may not matter much. I may block 1 or 2, but
But Timbo, does the sleeper need the unit leader on there?
Need me to move.
Does the sleeper cell unit leader have to be on that piece of terrain though?
Well, it's the unit leader. So, well, I mean, I don't know what exactly is he's shooting at.
These bugs
Yeah.
shooting this squad.
Yeah. So the unit leader, which I believe that is the one that's down low, is the unit leader up top.
This model.
I think that one's the arm mode.
Said to be put on this rock right here, but is slipped off.
Right, but Death Remote was unit leader and unit leader.
this one rolled out.
Folks, if you want more judge calls, play bugs. Death from above is a pretty confusing keyword.
Would you say it needs an FAQ?
I just have Luke.
It probably already has a bunch.
Yeah, it's pretty
Probably
simple.
has a few.
It's uniliter, like base.
It's lit off again, but. Put Luke back.
Shot and there's an enemy over there.
Huh?
The leader has to be on the train.
The unit leader. Okay, so I block 1 to cover.
So then you can just do the
So I roll 1 extra defense dice. Alright, so they lose 1. Okay, so it has to be the leader. Okay.
And then start the clock again once
Yeah, idea for me is pretty simple though. Yeah, uniliter, going from height to height. If you're on a piece of 1, you gotta be piece 2. The match 0.
Andrew, can you point out? Yeah, there we go. Point out Maul real quick. This arrow right here is going to point out where Maul is amongst
You
the
can see
bugs and
his
stats.
red lightsaber hanging out. So then we're seeing Luke being within threat range.
I have rebel victory tokens here somewhere.
Oh, we end of round 2.
Like it's gonna be 2 to 2 here. Did any of them score their sleeping clear?
JR, do you just want to use Empire victory token?
yeah, sure. Yeah, don't mind.
And I'm rebel.
That works.
And we are on round.
It's 2 to 2.
Yep,
Two.
both just scored their shifting priorities, I guess.
Shifting priority.
Okay.
Shift 2.
Gotta. Yeah. Do you want to shift the ones that I'm contesting, and then I'll clean up and you can do the one?
It's gonna alternate.
Amy, you want to pop on while they're in cleanup phase?
Welcome, Nima.
Welcome, Nima. Real quick, we just want to ask you. What your thoughts on the death from above keyword are.
I think it's interesting. One of the things that I like about it, excuse me, is that it encourages a wider range of terrain. Right, you need to have terrain that's higher than height 1 in order for it to have any effect. So from that perspective, I think it's cool. It's an incentive to play around with the terrain heights a little bit. The impact on the game. I don't know. I actually haven't played as much with it to have an opinion on it, but from the terrain building perspective, which is really what I've been doing. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Would you say it's had an overall positive or negative impact?
Just real quick, we can have cards played. We have Luke's 1 pip versus Maul's 3 pip, 1 pip.
Ooh.
So we have you serve your master well. That's his
Serve Master well.
He's probably gonna get one of these sleepers to shoot again.
All right, Timbo's back. Sorry, Nima, I got to kick you off.
I had fun with you.
And I believe that's the one that does the wound to Maul to give him his joy master.
I tried to steal my seat.
No, I forced him to. I bullied him into it. I bullied him into it in an interview. Checking the command cards for JR. Oh no, we can't see them yet.
Yeah,
That's
we won't
right.
know them.
We won't be able
That's
to
the
see them.
surprise.
I know that we saw Austin's command cards yesterday.
There's nothing I can do against the player.
It almost made it worse.
You know, I'm trying.
Thank you, though.
It's like I have to put it like a little dome or something.
So who got shooting you though? Kind of messed up. So looks like JR won priority.
But it is serve.
It is, yeah. What is it that Family Guy quote, there's nothing I can do about the sun.
Looks like his red Geo squad there. Aim shot, jumped down, I believe. And he shot up that mustard-colored sleeper cell and took off a big chunk. I think it's just the two left, the Astro and the leader, or just the leader, maybe. Yeah, I think he took it down to the leader.
Back to me. Did you flip that, or was that on mine all the time?
Also, Andrew, don't forget to
Was
update
on
the
mine?
blue score.
You go,
down at the bottom.
go. We just flip it yours or mine.
For yours?
2 to 2.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, I see.
So this is the leader for the squad that just went. This is a leader for a squad that has not gone. Alright, we're gonna go with Luke. It's time to shoot call. Your Geos.
I put it back on your box. Take this one.
Yeah.
Versus speeding.
Yeah, I think we're seeing it.
Leader. Yeah.
Yeah.
This will probably end up being one of the more pivotal activations of the entire game right here.
I think so, yeah.
Remind me again, what is usurp your master well?
Luke gets a free action, and then he can use a friendly unit that's non-hero based trooper unit, and they can do an attack or a free move action, or you can choose a suppressed enemy unit to do likewise. So if he comes out here, you could Jedi Mind Trick a Geo and make them shoot each other.
Exactly.
Or you could have a sleeper shoot those blue guys in this round, but it looks like he's going to go for the other option. I think he wants to kill that staff.
I think he might be going for Maul.
That's also good up to you because the deflect, he does either deflects or deflects himself.
Yes. 9 black.
That's for you. Josh for who?
What?
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah. Hanging some wall.
Yeah. 2 crits, 2 hits. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 crits, 3 hits.
Yeah. Some all?
No, into the staff.
Oh, that's down. So
We did do this.
Whichever one I've been shooting.
okay, the one that only has one guy.
There should be one wound stab in there.
Yeah,
Light cover.
I guess that's
Yeah.
valuable.
I did have 2 crits in there. I think it's only 3 heavy cover saves, or 3 light cover saves. But
3 light cover.
yeah, whatever you want to do.
I'll roll. So you said 3?
It's 4 hits, 2 crits.
4 hits, 2 hits. 4 hits? I thought it was 3 hits.
3. It's 3 hits, 2
3
crits.
hits.
Sorry. Alright, so nothing for cover, so you got 5 saves. So that gets them. We will then push
Alright.
our Geo leader. I think a speed one gets into melee. Can you just confirm? I'd like to push the leader into melee.
We got someone in the chat asking, are those sleepers standing on the barricades legal? I thought you couldn't overhang obstacle terrain. Timbo, you want to comment on that?
It's not obstacle terrain.
2 seconds.
You want me to answer it right now, or Tim will answer it?
Go for it while he's looking it up.
So yeah, that barricade is gonna be scatter terrain. Trooper units cannot overhang obstacle terrain, so you have no problem overhanging that scatter piece there.
Exactly. I was wanting to find the exact wording, but
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the correct answer.
Yeah, scatter terrain. Yeah, obstacle terrain is the only thing that inhibits trooper units from overhanging things. And fun thing is that you have to overhang it to speed the footprint, so you can not overhang the top out of the bombs bigger than the top. You can overhang still. Kind of looking for a top-down view.
So you got 5 pierce, 2.
So yeah, so like Luke,
We'll
move
pierce
usurp
2
and
and
then
leave
melee
4
that big
alive.
squad after force pushing it in.
Back to me.
So yeah, now Luke is pretty safe there, because everything.
Yeah, and I
So this turn effectively has 4 free actions? Oh, no, sorry. 3? Because of his command card?
For Maul or Luke?
For Luke.
Yeah, he has free serve, free force push, and then he has 2 regular actions.
And mind check, so he has 3 free actions and his 2 regular actions out of that turn.
Yeah, and I believe that the unit leader might be out of the half range of that POI.
Get my VP for this thing in neutral.
I should have got a last turn. Take that to bus. So I'm gonna be.
Did he mark?
From last turn?
Yeah, if it's in the bus.
Yeah, so we're 3-3.
I think you have another fan in the chat.
Yep, they will have heavy.
It's a fella in the yellow shirt and glasses. Well, there's a lot of glasses here. We got two yellow wearing fellas here.
Matt, barricades. So that's gonna be an official barricade. The one we were mentioning barricade.
There we go. Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, so Matt, the official barricade, there actually is one on the table here to the left of those super selling units like Greenpeace. You are correct. You can't overhang, step on it. It's going to be heavy, open, scatter by the official rules. It's just for official ones. We were just calling it a barricade colloquially. It's just kind of like a terrain piece that's on the table. So they can stand on scatter terrain. If you want to call it golden rule, this is an official barricade. It would follow those rules, but I would recommend against that and just stick to the official barricade. It's with the official rules.
Yeah, I mean, the players discuss the terrain properly, and whatever they come to, it's the golden rule. Just as long as they agree on it before the game, it's good to go.
Yeah, I mean, you can give some weird rules to everything. Like you said, the floor's lava and you die. If you really wanted to, but definitely recommend against a lot of those things. Try to keep it simple and trying to like class all the pieces together. Makes your life easier to remember things. Prompt, yeah, they classify as scatter. It's the obstacle you couldn't overhang. So that was an obstacle barricade. Yeah, you couldn't overhang it. But obstacle, I think, is best reserved for buildings that you're required to climb. Ours doesn't really do anything or inhibit things. So looks like an SX snuck up here and shooting, I believe, the stat.
Nice.
Another stat model. Yep.
Are these guys in the same squad?
No, they're double.
I was shooting whoever this.
So there's two.
Yeah, is this a squad and that's a squad? Yeah, I was shooting this squad for what it's worth. I couldn't actually see them.
How are you going to measure a line of sight to a floating double unit? I don't know.
Yeah, Facebook. Oh, yeah. Switching up? Yeah. That could work. Yeah.
Good judge call there, switching out the dead models in for the broken.
Right, yeah, good idea. Helps out with the silhouette problem. Hey, do you want to pan over to the chess block real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're following the rules properly.
All right. We got, it looks like JR's a little bit ahead on time.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know you got a little confused sometimes with the dice rolls and the timing stuff, so I know they've talked about that earlier, but they're still pretty neck and neck on time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Plenty of time for round 3.
Sevy Boy says, Timbo fan club member.
Appreciate it. If only having a fan club paid.
When's the Timbo Patreon coming out?
Oh yeah.
No.
Folks, speaking of Patreons, if you feel like giving our boy Andrew a subscribe on Patreon, links in the description. Or you can go to patreon.com/imperialgoldfish. If you want to support the stream, you want to support our boy Andrew going out to more streams, more events, he will do it as long as there's gas in the tank. Or electricity in the EV.
Yeah, battery in the back.
Battery in
Charging the battery.
Yeah, charging the battery.
Yeah, the chess rules are going to be today only in the invite for the top 4 players. But this invite event's not following the GC document strictly. It's getting some modified rules set. Mainly being, you know what time you got left. That's the biggest outlier.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's shooting that remaining single mini stamp here. Ooh, so you might get it here if that good pickup. Looking at 5. Yeah, that's a good pickup. So he should get his second. I can't even keep track because they weren't tracking it very well, so I don't remember who's getting what for the secret or the sweep and clear. They weren't really tracking it actively.
I think they should both pick up a sleep and clear this turn.
Yeah. It'd be nice if they could move their VPs and mark them off though.
Are they on 3 each now?
Looks like it.
Yeah, because I think they both scored round 2, and I think they just said, oh yeah, we just scored our any round 2, and then they didn't track this third one here. But that should get, I think he should have it. But they should mark it when it's destroyed. That's the best practice for all you guys out there. I like to just mark it with a surge token. Blocks a little square easily. So it looks like those single GOs popped out. I'm going to shoot those close range. Might even be the long 2 mini range guy there. Yeah.
He's the other faction. It's Rebels.
One thing to note though here, if his Maul destroys that bus, he could panic some of those, that mini in the bottom left there's holding the point. Well, they're contested right now, but if Maul destroys that bus, he doesn't have any courage units anymore. And if he shoots that single squad down left there, you could panic and you would not get that point.
Oh yeah.
So that'd be a pretty crucial part there, and I think it's within Maul's grasp to do 5 wounds to that bus. I think the bus was at 3? I lost track of what it means, but...
Damage. Is that the 2 wound markers there?
Oh, then maybe that's that, yeah. Nah, that might be a little tough then, unless it's Geo shot with it.
I mean, Maul also doesn't surge crit against the bus. He only has impact 2, so it'd be quite a
That's true,
quite a dice roll.
That's a little ambitious on my part.
If he could get to the back of the bus to get impact 4 in total, then potentially.
He might want to do that because that gets him that gets his Maul in the POI too, so it wouldn't be the worst trial there. And I think it was Maul's in a force push, so...
Yeah, I mean, that would be a dangerous spot for Maul being, no force push against Luke with force push.
Yeah, that's a good point. You might just want to play a saber throw Maul only.
Also, with presumably Austin has Luke's 3-pip, I'm a Jedi, so it would also, Luke could then do that for the Geos and Maul for a turn and really freeze that up if Maul went over there.
Absolutely. Looks like these fleets here did a nice shot against, I think, the blue unit on the roof there to the left. Just trying to get any bodies off. I think they already activated though, but...
Yeah, those roof geonotions are just the party that does not stop.
Problem is, I think he still has 1 or 2 big Geos left. I mean, his sleepers aren't feeling so good.
Is that Poggle? Yeah, that's Poggle.
Yeah, it's pretty safe for Poggle to mosey on down there and get a body in that point. Or pick up those 2 models, even. Saves it. I was never really. Oh, that was a crit. That was a good save then. It's like, that's a hit, who cares? But that's a crit. Nice little pickup. Keep your SX alive here. You know they're throwing on the side. Those stabs might just compulse aim, shoot, and destroy them though. But you just gotta do. Well, it really just does feel bad though. Austin can get that top right there. It could get him in the lead this game. Obviously he gets it now, but round 2, I think that really hurt him. Like I said, you really in a neck and neck super clear. You really need to get those early leads as a Rebels player because your models might not always stay on the table long enough, and you need to secure points. And being up 1 versus a big blob of stuff is gonna be hard for him. It looks like his blue moved down to contest that point. He might just eradicate that. Oh, we only had small game. Never mind.
I didn't think you were allowed to have non-official bases at probably at official AMG tournaments. You definitely cannot have them. These clear bases. And usually it comes down to the TO, but AMG tournaments definitely not.
And this is not an AMG tournament.
This is the LVO invite series.
Yeah, so they're following different rules. So they don't have to follow the GC doc.
Yeah.
I think the GC doc's a little flexible. You can. Yeah, that's definitely mainly a TO call, I think, in the actual doc too, but kind of leads towards the no.
Wow, the Star Trek game looks kind of cool. Yeah, it does.
I think he based it there, did he? Double move base into the red geo.
Looks like it, yeah.
That's great. Yeah, gets him in there tightly. Might get destroyed next round, but that doesn't matter when you're scoring the point. I think he's got 3 on that point now. I can't remember if the bus was there. So there's that compulse. Looks like he's got compulse, shoot, and move on to that cap. POI, I should say. Should fit nicely there.
Shoot this guy.
Sorry? Yeah, shoot him.
Yeah. Shoot, and then we're gonna move into the POI.
Okay.
Pretty tight on fixed front, but.
You currently have 1 leader here, yeah?
Yeah.
I agree, it's tight, but
With our angle, it's tough too.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, might not matter.
That one rolled out.
Alright. That's gonna be tough.
4.
Alright, yeah.
I got heavy from the POI.
Touch.
Doesn't. Is that how that works? If you touch the POI, you deny it, cover?
No, he wasn't touching
So
Alright, we'll dodge roll 3.
counts as a piece of
Well,
variation.
you should have light cover at least.
Their courage to
The courage one.
missed opportunity, I guess.
Yeah, this
Yeah, the when to step in and when not to step in is always.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying anything like
Yeah.
that. If we're, as a judge, that's in our position.
Get it?
An enviable position to be in.
Yeah.
So blue squad's the only squad contesting.
Yeah, unless they're like doing legal things, it's not your position to jump in. I totally agree.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
well, it's also like if someone's using cover when they shouldn't,
And then I'll get a.
versus when someone's missing that they have cover is a different
You already,
result.
Sounds good. Yeah,
did
absolutely.
you already get that this round?
I do find it nicer to just have a judge close to a table, so that way you can just,
You did.
hey, what do you think? Instead of having to call a judge over, I feel less bad about yelling, judge.
Yeah. Well, and when I've been listening to them speak the whole time, it's also easier to, this person said that thing, this person said that thing. When you show up, we're watching 64 tables or whatever.
Yeah.
That kind of thing is so hard to know what's happening. All you can do is judge what's on the table. But, the situation where it's like, oh, this mini's supposed to be on this train. Well, with the stream, you can go back, but also you can
Yeah,
their
Liam,
intentions and all that kind of stuff.
Sorry, Tim Bud. It's technically there. Yeah, the upkeep on the Soup and Clear has been a little loose, so I'm not sure where the points were all from on
Yeah,
that.
I think they just adjusted points again. So like after this shot, I need to go over there and see what.
Yeah, I'd like to see a market. The upkeep in this game, a little tough with the victory points. And his Staps should have 2 agile dodges in his order token there for him.
See here, what do we got?
So it looks like JR's at 4, yeah, and then Austin's at 3. So I think round 2 was 2 points and +1/+1, and then this round was a destroyed unit for JR. So I think it's 2-1 right now with the Soup and Clears.
And looks like Maul just took out a sleeper cell unit, like the unit leader in a astromech.
And then took a tumble.
Yeah. So things are dying quick here now.
You get a big overhead shot in a bit to see how many bugs are left.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some bugs up top still.
Yeah, I think that unit.
Or are those the dead guys?
No. Oh, that might be is that red unit? If that's red unit, I think they're dead.
Okay. Yeah, that's the graveyard.
Orbit's yellow. I don't know.
You're talking about
Up in the top left.
The very top. I think that might be the graveyard.
the graveyard?
Or is it a unit?
I thought it was a unit, but
It's still a unit that hasn't moved around yet?
I think it's like a purple squad, maybe.
Sorry.
I could take a peek. Or
Shane, boots on the ground.
it's not a dead unit. He's moving him right now.
Oh. Because we're hiding in the back.
well, obviously we got my answers. I stood up. Yeah, it's actually you can actually see the colors a lot easier up here. It's a little tougher to see in person. Yeah, it's gonna hurt here. Who's he shooting at now?
You can take a shot in the fleets over there.
Gotcha. Yeah, get a good pick up here.
One mini.
He shot the sleeper.
Yeah, I don't see this going Austin's way unless he can get a really good. Yeah, he didn't get that lead he was looking for.
He
like I
needed
said,
to start wearing down the bugs really fast.
that missing out that top right corner really hurt. Just not getting that point because you know, where you changed your plan or you just didn't realize there was a tad farther, I should say. That just really hurt. There's nothing to say about it. You know, he could have got that nice little lead. They could have stayed neck and neck with the Soup and Clear. You know, you could play a scrappy game as Rebels even without destroying all those bugs. But he lost a lot more than he wanted to or hoped to, I know for sure, obviously. And it's just not going his way, I think, here. Destroying enough what he wants. He already lost his 2 damage dealers. He just has Luke, and he just has that single Sleeper Cell. Sleeper Cell is not in a good position to help score or take out a unit, I believe. And then Op Luke can only do so much against bugs, right? He's only limited what dice he throws. It's not a guarantee you're getting a full load. Pierce can only go so far, and now Luke's just kind of up there. You know, he's going to hide this corner. JR still needs to get those points, though. You know, that's not, if he just focuses on running away from Luke and hanging down there killing stuff, that doesn't matter. You know, as long as Luke, or as long as Austin stays neck and neck on Soup and Clear VPs.
We got a world news update.
TikTok is already back?
Let's double check.
Andrew.
You can start posting shorts on there now.
I was going to come in here and just lament the death of TikTok.
Welcome back. Thank you for your patience and support. As a result, though,
I don't have my TikTok back yet. I don't like it.
my wife just sent me.
Oh my god.
That's wild.
Get the Vine. Yeah, recipe's Vine.
So use that single form, or are they checking who's contesting?
Still watching Vine compilations weekly.
Oh, they're shifting.
Yeah, so we reached the end of the turn.
They both secured two.
You can go. You should look over. I think they've updated the scoring chart.
Yeah, let's get a nice overhead view here. See where they're all at.
Welcome back, TikTok.
I saved all that stuff for nothing. What's funny is like the first two TikToks are like, goodbye TikTok, but like it's already.
Could we get an overhead shot of the game?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
I was ready to go drop all my personal information at the Chinese consulate.
I'm ready to go back home and just have TikTok as normal.
Yeah.
So it looks like Austin, I believe, secured 3. And I don't know if he put his super clear down or not.
Yeah, let's check the scoreboard.
Okay, so they're neck and neck again. Did he not score?
6 and 6.
I'm just not sure where all these points are coming from, to be honest. Like, so we did 2 plus 1, we did 2 plus. Oh no, absolutely. I just want to mind myself out here. So we had 2 plus 1. This is round 3 that just finished. He might not got. I don't think he got a sweeping clear for Austin.
Or round 4. The sweeping clear is thing you score as is, not or at the end of the round.
On your own time, yeah.
Oh, you know
All
what?
right, well, we're waiting.
I don't think Austin had his friendly destroyed. That's probably why he's behind.
Yeah, moving in around
Came
4.
back up with that 3 points. That might be what it was.
Oh, score's been updated again.
Ooh.
All right, we got a roll off, yeah? Yep.
Is that Sam Solo here in the distance?
Oh, you know that's Sam in the background singing. I love that. That guy's great.
All right, so we got a good Son of Skywalker here. He's going to probably
Gets
wail
my
on the
order.
units up there and got the disengage them all card.
To all you Sam Solo fans in the chat last night, I get it now.
So I think he's going to... He's going to try and force juggle him back there so he can Son of Skywalker and get the 2 VPs to get that lead. So he's going to move here. He's going to touch him.
Uh-oh, sorry, Vincent. Looks like you got caught by
He's
the
going
bot.
to try and... I think Luke is in enemy territory here, I believe.
Oh, that's... Yeah.
So he's going to move, he's going to pull the lead, or Luke's in enemy territory, he's going to double, he's going to kill him.
Yeah.
He's going to waste a second Son of Skywalker, doesn't matter, he's going to get those 2 VPs.
They guaranteed a victory point. That's
two victory points.
The problem is I don't think he can make it back to that middle point.
He's got a lot of stuff that can
I think he might just kind of dip out here, not get obliterated by those big squads.
Yeah.
Because it helps him a little bit. Yeah, that's a good move there. He might just kind of hope that 2 VPs carries him up there.
He's still got the sleepers to come in.
Yeah, he kind of got some play here. He's got those fleets in position too. That could be 3 in that central point here. There's Maul and there's 2 or 3 squads on the roof there still.
Did they score it?
I believe so. I think I moved them. Yeah.
At 8?
So it was friendly territory, the only one that Austin did not score, I believe. So yeah, I don't think Austin will ever get that extra VP because he was in a position to destroy in his own territory. And I don't think JR got the friendly territory one either. So they're on an equal footing here, unless his Geos come back around to get that friendly territory destruction, I believe. So now it's up to JR to get that 2 points off his enemy territory VP there. And yeah, it's gonna be neck and neck. If you can't get that, it's gonna be huge. As long as Austin can try and hold that 2 points for sure. Maybe the third he can afford it. He has a path to victory here for sure. Even with his significant loss of models. Oh, I forgot he's at sleeper cell in the middle there, so he can have.
Is that Matt a moon? Yeah, it's from FLG. If I remember correctly. I mean, this is an FLG event, so I would assume they would provide the mats.
Yeah, all the mats are from FLG.
Shout out to our sponsor, FLG.
Shout out to the whole the Overlord FLG. Love you guys.
Making it all happen.
Put on great events through all the FLG series throughout the year. Yes, Frank, we're actually on the moon. Actually, this is the playmat. We're on the moon. They're not playing on the moon, but the mat is on the moon.
I believe those Geonosians moved there correct in the middle, so he just got that sleeper in there, perfectly secure, which is huge. He's going to keep that model alive, which is awesome. You know, he's locked up that unit, they forced to attack you next turn. You know, it's still the double move, but you know, he's locked in there, and these fleets have a pathway now. I think they only have 2 health left, but that doesn't matter. You're still alive. He's gonna snap those guys in here. So yeah, he's gonna near guarantee if you get those fleets before they're destroyed. That's 2 in there for sure, buying some time.
Yeah.
And then if they come down, they'll get in there. His green sleepers up here in the top right of the screen, they're gonna probably obliterate something, and they might be able to make that in there. So he could get a potential 4 units in that POI. And I
Unless
think
he throws the Geos right in the melee, or
there's no route there because he had a big squad, so they have to go into melee somebody else. So yeah, I mean that's 4, and if you can destroy 1, I think he's down to 2 units plus Maul there. So he actually, if his staffs can't get there, he might not be able to get this point because he still needs somebody on that point behind the bus, and the bus is hitting both.
Yep.
So actually, this is probably the most pivotal round actually.
I mean, Austin is using every trick he has to try to keep his points lead because he's not going to have the models lead for much, or he doesn't have it right now, and he won't ever get it. So.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. This has been a huge swing here for Austin. You know, JR didn't appropriately assess how Austin's gonna come back from some of those losses to the minis, and JR just didn't have the board posturing. You know, he's all in the top left, whereas Austin went a little wide, kind of baited him down left and onto that building, and now he's kind of using that to leverage here. Yeah, he lost some miniatures, but he's gonna try and force him to lose on VPs. You know, like I said, like it doesn't matter if you lost our minis, you still win.
yeah.
So that's actually really that's brilliant. Like I said, you know, unless Austin pulls him off those sleepers and Oplude, I wasn't feeling him last round, but now I'm feeling good.
Let's hear this.
Judge call, baby.
Yeah. Just want to see.
This guy, see that guy over there?
See that back droid? Yeah. So he did roll enough to kill all of them potentially. Can he actually? Okay, you can see it? Alright. Alright. This one's a blank. Take 5.
Yep.
Leave the droid and the leader.
So I know he just took a lot of wounds there. That's really unfortunate. But I think he's still up in the numbers game, and that lets him hide those 2 minis in that remaining Geo unit. So unless Maul can get in there with a single base, I don't know. He might have a path here.
I mean, particularly with Austin already at 8 points, he's close to sort of clinching in an early round victory too. So he's kind of racing to 12 points at this point in the game too, right?
If you could pull the 4 here, you're right. You know, all right, see you. Game over.
Yeah.
It's gonna be real tight though. I don't think he has the bodies for it because he might get 3. I don't think.
Yeah, he's probably gonna end up like it probably could get 3. 4 would be a real stretch, but then it's about could he get 1 more point in that next turn without giving up enough points to yeah.
Yeah, I think if he keeps a huge lead here, he keeps that 3 points. I think if you can still win if he just has like one miniature and takes like one shifting next round. And I think Luke can buy enough time that those Geos just can't get anywhere else. So he might just tank a lot of VPs next round if they go to next round. I don't know what time we're looking at here.
Let me check the shot clock.
Yeah, if you could, that'd be great. I think they had like 20 each, 30 each. They got a ton of time. Oh yeah, they're definitely going around 5 here. So yeah, he's gonna just have to tank a big VP loss tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next round. Yeah,
Tomorrow.
Yeah. No, I think he just takes a big VP loss next round. He can still do it 'cause he's up by 2. He has to allow JR to get the enemy VP, which he might get here. He has 4 rebels down the bottom left there. But if he goes up +1 again, he's got a 3-point lead. And so next round he could be fine. He just has to have all his minis survive, which I don't think he can lose at all. He's got a whole squad down there to the right side for Austin.
I mean, Austin has to get 4 points, and not let JR get 6. That's his whole game plan right now.
Hi. Are you able to make it like points, like round and points update on the other top one?
Nice.
I've sent a rover to go get an update on the other top 4 games.
Thank you. I was considering posting something in Discord, but that worked out better.
Yeah. Even better.
End of round 2, tied for 8 points. It's a slugfest.
So, the update on the other top 4 game, end of round 2, it is tied 8-8, and apparently it is a slugfest.
And that is Michael Lowe's versus Sam Solo, yeah?
Yeah.
No, Geos.
Okay. How many total?
Yeah, crit and 3 hits. So 4. Yeah. Leaves 1.
Okay.
Got 1
Talk
alive.
about this realistically here.
What's up?
Want to talk about this realistically. You're probably most likely going to get 3. I have them all left. Plus.
Yeah, still have the bus.
So you get 3. I'll get that one. Get that one.
I mean, you could kill the bus with Maul if you swing in the rear arc.
Sure. He has 5 wounds already, right?
No, he's got 1 wound on him, so he has 7 left. Yeah, and I've healed him max.
You can try. Let's see if
Yeah. And I still have to go with the bus.
aim and attack.
Yep. No tenacity, yeah.
Yeah.
Impact 4.
Okay. That's good.
1, 2, yeah, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, so 5.
5, yeah.
Here's 2.
Would kill him.
Thankful. You want to pierce?
So was that 5 I did?
Yeah, you would do 5, so he'd be broken.
Yeah. But we'll get to 3. And then when you get to 12, it's in the round.
Game's over, yeah.
Yeah.
While trying to sneak in that bus to the back.
Yeah, I would have to. I think you got it.
You want to call it?
Oh.
MJR. I think that push play was like the
That was, yeah, when you did that, I didn't expect that. That was
So, as we said, you just got to get to 12. and-
yeah, my dice were also pretty ridiculous.
I like it. Let's go.
Thanks. It's
I'm going to go watch the other one now that you...
Wow. No, I think they gave it to Oh yeah, I think it was all in
this?
No clue.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think
Right. So, right, so put on the headphones and. So, yeah, that was a intense game.
Yeah, it really did.
It was definitely my white dice were outperforming yours.
I swear you got like 50-50 every time.
Oh, there was.
So-
do you remember the 5 block one?
Yeah.
That one was pretty wild.
And you guys rolled in RJ one?
What's that?
So you guys rolled in that RJ one?
who won the round? We weren't for sure who conceded to who.
Oh, JR.
JR, yeah, conceded too.
I would go. Yeah,
Okay.
I would go to
Sorry.
11. You would go to what? 8.
Yeah,
That's what I was
No,
thinking.
because I couldn't even get the bus one. I'd get
Yeah,
one.
you couldn't get that, so you would get 1 point. So
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, because
No, you go to 7. and I'd
Austin
go
would be
to
getting
11.
3, yeah, and then you don't get
And
the
then
gap.
you have no way of getting both of
Exactly,
these.
yeah.
So like next turn.
That's the
it's
reason why I called it, is because he's going to hit 12 next turn, and I won't be able to get 12. So he's going to win on victory points because it stopped right there, and there's no point continuing forward there.
Yeah, there's just a big gap there, yeah.
Yeah.
I do think I think the Geos they're scary.
Yeah,
You
yes.
don't know what they're gonna do, but I don't know. The
Yeah,
whole game
so
plan from
I
the
was
beginning
gonna say, how did it feel to face a big group of geos? And it's something you probably don't face too often in Austin in testing. Obviously, I don't know what you test
never played
against. And
the big Geos.
yeah, so how did it feel facing a full army of triple speed potentiality of that? You know, when coming into it, what did you feel like? How would you want to approach this?
Felt like I needed luck. I got it. So needed some luck. I mean, that is an element of the game for sure.
That was just good thing I didn't gamble this weekend. 'Cause,
Yeah, I made that mistake. I sat down at the roulette for table for what, like 4 spins, lost $100. I was like, oh, okay.
Honestly, that was in your favor because you got all your bad luck out.
Yeah.
And you came here.
I guess that's the tradition. I guess if we're at a casino, go get the bad luck
See,
out.
I just lost 20, so I should have put more in there.
Yeah. So what? You need to go hit the roulette.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I got all mine bad luck out of here.
That move, that Son of Skywalker to move into enemy territory.
Oh,
to get
yeah.
Just to guarantee the kill.
Oh yeah. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I think unless you could, turn 2, I wasn't feeling great for Austin just based on model count, but. We all know as Rebel players. That doesn't matter until you can get that lead. And that was a huge play. I didn't see it coming. When you saw it, I was like, oh, I know absolutely he's gonna go for that lead there. He's gonna try to keep his lead. Actually, that reminds me though. How did you feel after round 2 when you realized your Rebel troopers didn't get that VP in the top right? Yeah,
not so good.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw your face. I was like,
mismeasured.
I was like, ooh, because that gets you your 1+1 lead. We both know that sweep and clear is going to be a neck and neck if you're playing it properly. So that's just a guarantee unless your opponent messes up.
The push really. I think without push for you to get the 2, I have to mess up and leave something in a deployment zone, or like a way that you could walk into melee and yank like I have to leave something in a deployment zone close enough for you to get in there. So I knew that from the beginning. Is like if I can get it and deny you and then just stay even.
Yeah.
I was hoping to like win by 1, and that was kind of the plan from the beginning.
And in hindsight, when we had the Rebel troopers here, I should have put my stats and just killed them and get the enemy territory. But looking back on the game now,
I was thinking that was going to happen. And so for like next turn 2, I was going to move these guys, even if I had to captain, and I was going to kill the 1 health. I actually liked leaving him on 1 health because then I could get the friendly as well. So I could move into friendly and kill him.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, it's like Rebels are annoying, man. Like
They're so annoying.
These guys are really flexible. They're like 68 or
62.
Yeah, 62 points, and they're really flexible. If you need them for the fight, you can do that. If they're off hanging out, getting you a VP, I just think it's a good list. Sleeper definitely seems undercosted by a little bit. They just really efficient for.
Everybody's running sleepers. It seems like
In all honesty,
I'm a
like
hipster.
the game plan going into this game was just like you had said, was just like I was gonna hold my geos back until you came in and then jump on top of you. But man, my dice rolls were just going on.
And then there was nothing I could do with that build. I can't flush you out of that. I just have to like make a wall with buses and then go from there. And it's I mean, as you see, a bus went down.
Yeah.
Very early.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised. I knew it was possible because the Staps definitely can get some nice shots, and Geos have a big pool.
Yeah.
So JR, coming into this, I noticed you approached, and I thought at first you're gonna have 2 walls, right? You're gonna have a big blob of geos, and you'd flank with the steps.
Yeah.
You know, what made you decide that you wanted to have all of them at top, or your bottom right, our top left here? You know, why'd you want to kind of come in from a hammer that way and move a big wall up versus kind of pressuring? You only have 1 or 2 guys on our right side here. You know, what made you decide that you want to have a big wall and just kind of push in versus kind of flexing around the side of those steps and pressuring the straggler side?
Yeah, generally I don't like splitting up my army because like the way I look at it is like he committed maybe 3 acts towards that way, so definitely 2. So that's 2 firing power away from the actual fight. Yeah. He is scoring the VPs, but like in the beginning he was like all behind that building. So if I did commit steps over there, he could just sleeper cell, his fleet, just pick them off.
I think sleeper cell is probably one-shot staffs if they have an active.
Oh, I think so too.
Maybe even through agile too. Like
absolutely.
My goal was to stay as far away from the sleeper cells as I could, and then jump on them and get start killing them faster.
Yeah.
So that's why I committed the step more over here to do the flank and hopefully kill these guys. But they just want to die.
So kind of flank from the left and then back up through around.
Yeah.
If time allows. That's something I didn't maybe consider at the time. Because he did have some good flex pieces in the mid right here of that building. Like you said, if you came this way, kind of picked off that guy, well, now he kind of swoops up and you lose your 3. You killed 1 for losing 3. Like you said. And that's a good point. And it allowed you to only have 1 G on the bottom left here because your staffs are pressuring it instead. It's definitely a good plan there that I didn't
It was a
consider.
good game. Thank you guys for being on the stream.
Thanks for having us.
Let's see what your next one.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Well, I gotta boost your SOS. So.
Yeah, please do.
Bushman's also relying on me too. So.
Yeah, there you go.
Can't let the Florida men crowd down. But yeah, thanks for having us, guys.
Thank you guys.
Great game.
Thank you for being on.
Game, dude.